A lovely, beautiful Sunday, my fellow football fans. The celebration is still ongoing. The jubilation, the bantering, and the rest. Unfortunately, after the yesterday's game, we were not able to drop the full match analysis. But today, we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the downright uglies, and like the full match analysis. The intakes, everything you need to know. The VRO controversies, blah blah blah, and the rest. So we're going to start from the possession and everything you need to know. So here I have with me Paris Saint-Germain had 75% and Arsenal had 25%, recording the worst ever lowest ball possession in a UEFA Champions League Final. Arsenal, and then where they say they're too good for ball possession of Premier League, and with the jam team we strong, they were not able to play football. So Arsenal recorded the worst ever ball possession ever played in the Champions League Final. And meanwhile, on the other hand, PSG recorded the highest ball percentage that has ever played in the UEFA Champions League Final. So both of them set the record last night. And then the expected goal, Paris Saint-Germain had 1.7 expected goal. Arsenal had 0.4. Total shot, Paris Saint-Germain had 21, of which 4 were on target. And then Arsenal had 7 total shots, of which 1 was on target. That was only the Kai Havertz goal. And then big chances created, Paris Saint-Germain had 3. And then Arsenal had 1, which was still only that Kai Havertz. Passing accuracy, they passed them by far, 91%. Corner kicks, corner FC. Arsenal had only 3 corners, while Paris Saint-Germain had 11 corners. Almost so shocking. Almost see completely Arsenal's attack, like, we are lost completely in this game. Saka was nowhere to be found. Kai Havertz immediately scored that 6-minute goal. He was nowhere to be found. This guy, Trossard, since the moment the ball deflected from his hand to Kai Havertz, he was nowhere to be found in the game. PSG completely dominated them. The midfield trio of Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha, and João Neves completely dominated Arsenal's midfield entirely. The only standout player that was in that Arsenal's team in the midfield was Declan Rice. Then for the defense, it was Gabriel and Saliba. The rest Arsenal players were doing nothing on that pitch. They were just running helter-skelter. They were retracting. They were playing like setting a low block for final Champions League final. PSG, they deserve to win the game. Paris Saint-Germain deserve to win the game 100%. And that of the controversy, because now waiting they worry some fans last night. They said there was a penalty, this one, that one, this one, that one. See, firstly, for me, my own personal opinion, the referee got everything right yesterday. He got everything right. The only thing that referee got wrong yesterday was even in favor of Arsenal by not giving Mosquera a second yellow card. If not, that was a clear goal-scoring opportunity. He denied Kvaratskhelia, whether if he scored the goal or if he passed the ball. It was a clear goal-scoring opportunity. He denied him, and it was a clear second yellow card for Mosquera to go off. Then the man say no be yellow card, this one, that one. He man no one spoiled the game. But that was the only thing that referee got wrong. Saka was delaying because he was leading. The referee had no option than to just say, oh yeah, peep, 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 peep. You're gonna go dressing room, wanna go prepare for second half. And then that of the incident that occurred on Madueke and Nuno Mendes. See, let's not be biased, bro. Me and you know say that thing no be penalty. If you watch it closely over and over and over and over, the reason why he didn't award that as a penalty was because Madueke's arm went across Nuno Mendes' hand first. Had it been, it was Nuno Mendes that stretched out his hand, to grab that of Madueke, and he's coming from behind, it's a clear penalty. It was Madueke's arm that went across Nuno Mendes' hand, and that led Nuno Mendes to even fall on Madueke from behind. And people were thinking it's a penalty. No, that was not a penalty. If now you be referee, you award that thing saying a penalty. And then that of Saka, the controversy there was that Saka mistimed the ball. It went straight to his chest. And one, his right hand was in a natural position, and then that of his left hand, Saka used his left hand, whether intentionally or not intentionally, he used his left hand to control the ball before clearing the ball. At that point, VAR would have considered it a penalty, but their rule, they said Saka's hand was in a natural position. So for me, everything went right. Every decision that was made in that particular match there, that referee is an experienced referee. Vitinha was everywhere. Vitinha they run right, Vitinha they run left. Feel like Vitinha, like, see, he was literally the best player on the pitch last night. There was no doubt. He was the best player on that pitch. And even this guy don't win since he joined Paris Saint-Germain. Vitinha has won 2 Champions League, 4 League 1, 4 French Super Cup, 2 French Cup, 1 UEFA Super Cup, and 1 FIFA Intercontinental Cup, and 1 Nations League. Omo, this guy don't dominate football, waiting no nice. Funny enough, the moment the match ended, Thierry Henry and some pundits were interviewing, is it Vitinha, João Neves, and the rest of them, and even Luis Enrique. You know, see, they all said everything they wanted to say, but there was a uniform comment from all of them. They said next season that they have the desire, that they are still hungry to win more. In fact, Paris Saint-Germain became the first team ever to win both their league back-to-back and the UEFA Champions League back-to-back. When Real Madrid won it back-to-back, they were not able to win their league back-to-back. So if these guys, they go on next season and they can't go to win the Champions League again, who make them back-to-back, see, they're gonna fear PSG. They're gonna fear PSG because at this point, they have everything it takes to even win the Champions League next season. At this point, Ousmane Dembele is the clear favorite to win this Ballon d'Or back-to-back. Nobody is coming close to him. But let's see what happens. You know, the Ballon d'Or ceremony is going to be after the World Cup. So let's see what happens immediately after the World Cup. If France will eventually win it, or Argentina, or Portugal, or the rest of them. But let's see what happens. These guys, they are progressing. I think 3 seasons ago, it was a quarter-final. Last season, semi-final. This season, final. So they just need to just bring like 1 midfielder to support Declan Rice, and then 1 winger again. Because if you say one, they depend on Trossard and Madueke, they no go give you Champions League. They no go give you Champions League. I swear to God. And Kvaratskhelia finally won the competition's best player, UEFA Champions League best player of the season, by contributing 17 GA. 17 GA. This guy scored, I think, 10 goals and 7 assists. Teams gas fear PSG next season, because at this point, Paris Saint-Germain is coming for back-to-back. A team where Real Madrid been thinking that only them fit do. At this point, PSG fit do next season. But anyways, tell me your thoughts in the comment section, and what do you think if Paris Saint-Germain is going to win the Champions League back-to-back, or Arsenal is going to build up and step up to fight them next season? I'll be there to reply you.